Britain in 1926 was not the land fit for heroes that had been promised. The mine workers were in the vanguard, then as now, and were prepared to take on the state to stop cuts in their wages.
We regret to have to announce that all efforts at compromise between the Trades Union Council and the government regarding the position in the coal fields having failed, a general strike will begin tomorrow at midnight.
At the coalfields on May the 4th, pickets were on duty, but none were needed. Railways, docks and buses were paralysed, for workers took up the call to stop work enthusiastically. It was the greatest confrontation ever seen in Britain between employers and their government and the employed. In Bristol, the Trades Council set up a central strike committee, of which Bill Paxton was a member. As an engine driver, he was also a member of the railway subcommittee, one of the subcommittees formed by the Trades Council to keep workers in control of the local organisation.
It was one of the finest experience I ever had in real revolutionary work. We had all the merchants, because we had control of all the meat, all the supplies from the goods sheds. See? And they had to come to us to ask us if we would allow so-and-so to get out of there.
You had really the power and control of the situation.
Power. Oh, yeah. We had real power.
Temple Meads came to a standstill. In Bristol, only the trams continued to run. Trade union organisation had been smashed by the anti-union tramways firm before the general strike began. The failure of the strike on the tramways did not deter other workers. Although Bristol papers still appeared full of anti-strike propaganda, the government was visibly shaken when production stopped on such a vast scale. In Bristol, 18,000 workers had come out immediately, and by May the 11th, that figure had nearly doubled. Some of the sons and daughters of the upper class turned their hand to the novelty of work. Students from Bristol University moved supplies. The army and police were brought in to provide protection against angry workers, for tension built up when blacklegs came to the aid of the capitalist state. The real struggle for power between the working class and the bosses mounted. Then, despite the solidarity of the working class and their determination to win...
It is London calling the British Isles. We have just received the news that the general strike has been called off by the leaders of the Trades Union Council.
The news came through. That was 12 days that we called off. You've never seen such unbelievable expressions on men's faces. We was on the peak of victory. We was touching the plum on top of the tree.
So instead of the system being changed, the ugly face of capitalism became worse with mounting unemployment.